Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a slightly longer-ish break there. Usually the breaks are shorter.
The good news is, but we have a game.
Yeah, so the reason why Angie is saying this is because apparently we were informed that Intencity Pune5 had a power cut, and so they were waiting for the power to come back. They just came 1 minute. They came 1 minute before they would have been told to okay, you know what, let me DQ'd from today's game. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute आपकी जिंदगी बदल सकता है. So today's is Counter-Strike Global Offensive game, ladies and gentlemen, is between two very interesting teams. Let's start off with the introductions first with the lack of time here. ATE Gaming.
Okay, that
was turns out I'm not the only one with the grammar problems. Apparently, CS is equal to Doto and Doto is equal to CS according to PCR. But I think ATE Gaming should be right about now. All right, that's Team ATE Gaming. Let's quickly get acquainted with the Team Intencity Pune5 also. All right, that's Team Intencity Pune5. Now our both teams are here. Angie, you have anything to say about either of them?
I want to see Intencity Pune5 play today. I mean, they've not played in a while now, I think.
Yeah, they have been known as giant killers. Also, they have also faced the blunt of the axe they swung. Came back to hit them right in the fields in a couple of crucial games.
If we could see the standings, of course, we could make sure that where these two teams stands as of now.
Indeed. I've been also informed that if ATE wins, Entity Gaming will not make it to the LAN finale. So that'll be like the first time we'll have no Entity Gaming in the LAN finale.
That is
In fact, let's quickly get the Mapic veto out of the picture then. Okay, it's going to be Cash. Pretty interesting game there. Halfway in terms of strat, halfway in terms of the aim there. So ATE went ahead, banned Inferno, Overpass, and Mirage, and Intencity banned Train, Dust2, and Nuke. Left us with Cash. This is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Will Entity Gaming make it because of ATE's lackluster performance, or is it going to be the other way around? We'll get to know soon.
Welcome back to the ESL India Premiership. It is time for Intencity Pune5 to take on the giants that is ATE Gaming. We're going to play it on Cash, and this is a must-win game for ATE Gaming. Not only do they need to win this game, they need to also hope that Too Easy do not win their game against Portal He's Esports tomorrow. I'm going to be your caster for the day. My name's Adi, and joining me is Svet, just as Kappa gets his head half taken off.
Well, it doesn't matter because Ritz does find never give up, but Mavis is there to shoot him in the back. Gangland style execution right there. But Deathmaker, unbeknownst to the entire Intencity Pune5 squad, is just chilling in checkers, and he's going to pop out and help. Oh, wow. Oh, okay then. Should have gotten that kill quite comfortably, but doesn't matter. Hellfight. What? Okay. That should have been around that. Well, ATE should have clutched out quite easily, but now it's down to Hellfighter in a 1v2. I mean, if anyone ATE wants in a clutch situation, it is going to be Hellfighter, because this man has been coming out clutch for them game after game, round after round. And just as I say that, all right, Tupley to the face, down to 16 HP. Caramel getting forced out, doesn't matter. Caramel is going to just give him one little last love tap, and Intencity Pune5 are going to pull off that pistol round, which they've actually done quite consistently throughout their Master Series. But what they've struggled with is the round right after, that is the force buy. Will they be able to hold off the force buy? Adi, that is the million-dollar question.
Actually, the million-dollar question on my mind right now is, will Intensity Pune 5 pick up this game? Because just looking at the table, I realized that they're fighting for survival in the Masters League. So for them, there's a different storyline. For them, it's about survival. They need to finish between the fifth and eighth position. Yep, in the Masters League, just to make sure that they stay in here in the fall season. But it is the force by Buster. He's going to get the first frag onto Caramel, and Hellfighter is going to shoot Never Give Up in the back. Deathmaker, he's going to get Mavis before RSN takes him down, and Hellfighter with another 1D. Buster's going to close it out with the AK-47, and the defuse is going to come in. And your million-dollar question, Fet, has been answered by ATE Gaming. They win the force buy.
They win the force buy. Oh my god, how... I think Intensity Pune 5, I think they have the highest loss percentage against force buys in the entire Masters division. Because they lose almost each and every one of their force buys. How can this even happen? I mean, par for the course, right? You pick up pistol, it's more or less guaranteed that you're going to win the next 2 rounds. Because if you look at the entire sample space of Counter-Strike anti-force rounds being played currently, I think 70 to 80% rounds go the way of the team that wins the pistol. That's significant. The other side, we see Intensity Pune 5, who end up losing 70 to 80% of their anti-forces. How?
But it doesn't look like Intensity Pune 5 is going to force buy, but they do have upgraded pistols, and Caramel's going to open up the fragging with a 1D. But Kappa is there for the response onto Reaper. Caramel again with a 1D onto Ritz. It's down to just Kappa at this bomb site. He's going to deploy that Molotov, try to hold the position, but Mavis has pushed in from the headshot position, and the B bomb site has fallen. Can Intensity Pune 5 repeat what ATE just did to them in the previous round? The bomb has been planted now, and Hellfighter and Deathmaker are in for the retake. The retake is coming in. Hellfighter is going to find Mavis. And Deathmaker is going to find Caramel as well. That leaves Never Give Up in an impossible position. In a 1v2, there's a kit onto Hellfighter as well. The defuse, it's going to be stuck. No, it isn't, but Never Give Up. He will take out Hellfighter, but the trade is in, and Deathmaker has the time for the defuse as well. So that is ATE just by the skin of their teeth. Eco, just Deathmaker alive. That is a lot of economic damage there. And Intensity Pune 5, they're going to be able to buy as well because they got the bomb plant. And in fact, the Op's going to be out on Caramel as well.
Wow. How the tables have turned, because, well, Op's going to be out across the board. Deathmaker is going to go picking up his own version of the Zoom Banger. And it's going to be a fairly even buy across the board. Rifles everywhere, decent amount of utility on both teams, so this is going to be an interesting round. And Caramel, he's going to take the first aggro peek, not really going to spot anybody, does take a shot through the smoke but isn't going to connect with anything. All right, so far it's a pretty standard default coming out from Intensity Pune 5. Never Give Up moving in to Squeaky, trying to get some map control here is Intensity Pune 5, and Buster, he's chilling towards the back of Checkers, while Kappa, the lone custodian of the B bomb site, playing from the bomb site.
Yep, it is a slower round. Caramel's going to get boosted up now. He's going to try to make something happen. You did say that this is a curious pickup in the build-up. Well, when we were waiting for this game to go live, Cash letting ADE have Cash, it seems like a mistake, but let's see if they had something up their sleeve. Ritz, he's going to look away at the worst possible time. Never Give Up is going to shoot him in the back of the head. Mavis is going to get Deathmaker at the court position as well. And that is the A-bomb site overtaken by terrorists. Hellfighter trying to sneak in, but Mavis is ready, and that means that Kappa and Buster, they should just save. Buster is going to be taken down on the lurk as well. And Kappa, it's like he has nothing left to lose. He's going to go in for a 1v5 retake. He's going to Molotov off Mavis from the position. He is going to take Reaper down, but Caramel is there for the trade. And 4 players alive for Intensity Pune 5. And it is 2-2. And it's all even Stevens.
You know, it's just funny. I've got Blair Daddy sitting right next to me, and he's just looking at the game and he's just shaking his head like, and I mean,
Yeah, Blair just did come back from DreamHack, right? But it was some tier 2 Europe CS, so he shouldn't be sitting too high up on his horse.
I mean, he did cast
uh,
big and
And
Gambit
sure, North as well, but
and North.
yeah, but they are like tier 2 now.
Hey, don't say that about Danish Counter-Strike, dude. You know, Anders will find you and he will kill you.
Anders will have to get an Indian visa first. I'll talk to Modi ji and make sure he doesn't get a visa.
Actually, you mean Sushma ji, but
Well, I'll go straight up. But anyway, it is a 4 TE, and it is the second test for Intencity Pune 5. They have a chance now to prove us wrong, to win an anti-eco, an anti-force that is. And let's see if they can do that. And it is again going to be a slow round. Caramel, he's scoped in and he's walking in just... Can he has things? But nope. Reaper, he's gonna get his head blown off in the back of from the back by Ritz, but the trade is in. Deathmaker elsewhere at the door, in fact, has got Never Give Up, and the perfect flashbang by Kappa. He's gonna get 2 for himself with that overpowered CZ. That leaves Caramel alone. And with the AWP, he is gonna get Buster, who was lurking around behind him, but it is still a 1v3, and it doesn't seem like this is gonna be possible.
Caramel is in an impossible situation right now. He's surrounded more or less, and I don't know what Deathmaker's trying to do. Okay, he's channeling his inner launders and halfway succeeds, but then at the end of the day, that is the toughest jump actually. It's not the first one, it's the one from that little tiny box to boost. That's the tougher jump in my opinion. And Caramel now, I think he's just gonna try and save this AWP. Oh, Deathmaker getting spotted out. Deathmaker being a little too over ambitious, but Hellfighter and Kappa, they're just gonna hold their ground. They've cemented themselves to the floor and they're not going to budge. Caramel throws away his op in disgust, but then remembers how expensive it is and picks it right back up. And with that, Intencity Pune 5 lose yet another force buy. I think at this point, ATE should just be playing out the rest of this game with pistols and armor, and they'll have a better chance of winning the game.
Definitely. And the delay in the game, by the way, in the start of the game, was because of Intencity Pune 5's cafe losing power, just proving that Vagish doesn't know what he's talking about, and Pune isn't that great a city. But yeah, I mean, they ran to another cafe where there is power, because remember, they are fighting for survival. And talking about fighting for survival, Caramel gets the first frag onto Ritz, and that is man advantage for Intencity Pune 5.
Deathmaker needs to be careful. For now, he's the only one there. Deathmaker playing highway. He can come in for support at the drop of a hat. But Buster, I think he would have much rather preferred to have been boosted up. Caramel spots out Deathmaker. Deathmaker needs to go huge at this point. Got to have a lot on his shoulders. 3 players in A main, 1 player in Squeaky, and 1 player towards mid, whom Buster should be picking up, to be very honest. But RSN, he's going to back away towards A main as well. It's going to be a full consolidated YOLO A play. And Deathmaker is just chilling behind the smoke. Needs to be very careful. He needs to stay alive. He has to be the difference maker. And he's going to try and make a play through the smoke. But RSN, he's going to be picked up. He's going to be picking up Buster. And Deathmaker just chilling towards Squeaky. Oh, just using the chaos. The chaos, and they almost line up for him. But Caramel, out of nowhere, with that glorious triple kill that round, is going to dig Intencity Pune 5 out of their own graves. And ATE Gaming lose another gun round. All right, like, I seriously think they should just be playing this game with pistols, Adi.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that they force buy into this as well, and it does look like they are going to force buy into it. They have been winning every one of their forces, so why not? It does seem, though, like I mean, that round should have been AT Gaming's. I have no idea how Intencity Pune 5 waited at the A-bomb site for so long and still, and just as I say that, Buster, with the force buy, with the CZ, picks up RSN, who was boosted up. And AT Gaming, they're going to reply back with a boost of their own. Ritz picks up the AK and gets Reaper as well. He's going to fall off. That's a 2-man advantage for ATE Gaming. The force buys, man, the force buys. They're just so damn OP. Ritz picks up a 3rd. And that is his 2nd as well, on to Never Give Up. And it's a 5v2. Oh my god, Fett. I can't facepalm any harder than this.
Look, I'm telling you, right? Blair Daddy is sitting right next to me, and he just poked me and said, "Kya ho raha hai ye?" And we both, I was like, "It's just watch. This is glorious. This is the best Counter-Strike. under the sun because it is so unpredictable and so random at times. And that's a decent pop flash, and Deathmaker will get taken down, but Ritz and Buster, they peek out simultaneously, get the kills, pick up the rifles, and it's all well and good.
Yep, an AK-47 and an AWP recovered for the ATE Gaming side. 4-3 now. They're just not letting go of this economic control, this economic battle. It's still raging. Intencity Pune5, they're going to force buy themselves. And you could almost wager some money onto this, or a lot of money, in fact, onto this, that Intencity Pune5 are going to pick up this round.
I mean, I don't get how it's happening time after time, and Ritz needs to be careful. He's almost out in the open. Caramel, he's going to tank that Molotov, but then realizes that that's not in his best interest. He's going to fall back. Deathmaker, in the meantime, lets loose an HE nade in towards A main. And then, whoa, this is a very aggro angle to be playing with the AWP. Not many people actually are comfortable playing that. And Mavis, he's made his way out, but Deathmaker, the fast reflexes on this man, is going to see him through. Gets the kill onto Mavis. That's a man advantage for ATE Gaming. And I think this is the first time against an anti-force that ATE or either team have had a man advantage going right into the round.
And yep, Mavis playing his hand a bit too early there, getting picked off by an unconventional position for the op, let's say. That's for sure. Anyway, and now ATE do have 3 players at the A-bomb side, which it does look like Intencity Pune5 want to hit. Reaper has sneaked out of middle, but Buster is ready for him. He's going to take him down. And never give up, though, with a 1D onto Ritz. But again, the instant reply, and Hellfighter holding his teammates, well, flank so well. Deathmaker's going to finish off the round as well. And ATE Gaming, they put a stop to this force by madness. They pick up 2 rounds in a row. And it is going to force Intencity Pune5 onto an eco. And it should be 6-3 in this round, at the end of this round for ATE Gaming.
I mean, praise the Lord, hallelujah. Normal services have resumed. And hopefully now ATE Gaming can see off this more or less complete hard eco without too many, losses to personnel. 1, at the most 2 maybe. That is also pushing it. They should be putting in a flawless round because we've seen them. They're capable of doing it, more than capable, in fact. And they're playing a very passive setup, and I like it. They're aware of the Intencity Pune5's economy, and they're just going to let the distance do the talking with the rifles. And there we go, Buster. He's going to bust open some heads as they cross on over. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, and everybody's dead. Deathmaker getting the final 2. That's the full house of frags being shared between Buster and Deathmaker. 3 for him, 2. On over, almost like in cruise control to 6 rounds. But now is the real test. The AK-47s are out. Will Intencity Pune5 bounce back, or will ATE be able to hold on strong? Well, that remains to be seen.
Yeah, that was agonizing when I was watching Buster there, by the way. Deathmaker fortunately saving him, because that CZ pullout, it took so damn long that if Deathmaker didn't save his bacon there, he would have been screwed. But the aggression now by ATE, he never give up, completely flashbang, but that doesn't matter. He's still gonna get the frag on a Kappa. But Hellfighter is there for the trade. It is man advantage. I mean, well, equality maintained currently. It is a 4v4, but Intencity Pune5 have some mid control going into this round, and Buster, he's gonna use almost all of his utility because he's so paranoid that Intencity Pune5 are going to try to come quickly into the B bomb site on the back of that. But there are 2 players now for ATE Gaming, Ritz and Buster. They are at the B bomb site. The hit is coming in here. It is really, really slow. Ritz, he's been smoked off. That leaves Buster all alone. He's going to get the first frag. He's going to get a second. Can he get a third? No, he won't. Mavis is there, but Deathmaker again raining death from above. Going to get Mavis with the op, leaving Caramel in a 1v3 situation.
Caramel just about in the nick of time being able to retrieve that bomb. Should be able to get the C4 down. Well, no, he won't, because Ritz is going to use that time. Just timing it perfectly. He waited for the nade to leave. Knows that it affords him just about a fraction of a second to get the drop in on Caramel as he pulls out the primary. And perfect timing on the peak there, and he gets the kill. And ATE move on over to 7 rounds, and Intencity Pune5 are back to eco territory. And, well, now I can say that normal services have resumed because ATE Gaming have looked phenomenal on cash so far in the ESL India Premiership. And they're just, finally they found their footing. And it looked, whoa, okay, as I say that, that is a failed Molotov and a half.
Super general.
Super general.
But Ritz does pick up the first frag onto Caramel. Deathmaker with an uncanny miss. And Hellfighter, he's whipping his spray as well. What's happening to these lads? Deathmaker, he's gonna get one, but he's gonna get overwhelmed by that CZ on Never Give Up. And Never Give Up has in fact picked up the AWP as well, but he's being shot through the smoke by Hellfighter. Sitting at 7 points of health, but that's not gonna matter. Buster is in there to clean up, to clean house, and that is 4 players alive for ATE Gaming. So that was almost a clean anti-eco.
And again,
coming in by them.
It's one of the two usual suspects. It's either Hellfighter or Deathmaker, who's almost always going to be top fragging. But on the other side, look at Reaper. He was so close to joining Her Majesty's Secret Service. Just a couple of assists saving him from that esteemed title in the, in the CSGO world. 0 kills for him. He needs to pick it up. His team depends on, it is a team game, and you can't be on 0 frags and expect to come away with a favorable result. And Deathmaker, again, he's just such a god with the AWP. He's just switching it up time and time again. Needs to be careful. Caramel does have the angle, but there's Buster. Oh, a shade too slow on the draw there, and he is going to get punished. Kappa going to get pop flashed in. Gonna make his way inside. It doesn't matter. Everybody's dead. Intencity Pune5 finally putting a round worth boasting about on the board.
Yep, Kappa there with the flashbang didn't go out fast enough. Hellfighter does hear my Mavis, and Mavis does think better of it. Why walk through the smoke and lose your gun because your economy isn't that great? But as soon as I say that, Mavis walks out before the pop flash that his teammate was going to deliver to him. Hellfighter does pick him up, but he is going to die to RSN as well. And ATE, they have so much money that it doesn't really matter. They can buy for maybe one more round after this as well, in case they do lose this round. But yeah, Intencity Pune5 with a really clean take of the B bomb side, and it was a little bit of a misplay by Deathmaker. Maybe he should have had Buster flash him into that angle because he was oh so late.
Yeah,
at the checker's position. And Buster now, he's gonna smoke off B mains. Ritz playing up close and personal. He's gonna be heard out, but nope. But RSN, yep, he did hear him out. He's gonna take out Ritz. And again, man advantage in the favor of Intencity Pune5. Remember, ATE Gaming, they need to win this game. And they need to win it really, really cleanly, because only if... Well, I'll get back to that later. Buster does pick up Mavis as well. Mavis, rather. And that does equalize the man disadvantage. It is 4v4 right now. And it does look like Intencity Pune5 is going to go in for that A bomb side. And like I was saying earlier, ATE Gaming, they need to pick up this game as cleanly as possible and hope that tomorrow Too Easy lose to Portal Esports, because only in a 3-way tie will it go down to round difference. If it is a 2-way tie, it is a head-to-head. So,
yeah, and in that case, I think Entity comes out on top.
No, Entity has 20. Has 20 as their round difference, and AD is sitting at 26 right now. So they need to hope and pray. But Deathmaker, he's going to pick up a frag, but never give up. He's going to get the trade, but Hellfighter, Deathmaker's buddy, is in for the trade as well. And Kappa, he's going to be lucky, but Hellfighter's not going to be that lucky. The 1 deke by Caramel, and Reaper's going to finish off Kappa as well. That leaves Buster in a 1v2 situation. And he can do it, and he should go for this because his team does have the money to sort of have a decent buy into the next round.
But I do like the post plans that have come in, like Caramel moving on, playing just beside Marzelbox and Buster. He does have a teammate that is Reaper, who is playing from Forklift and will have the advantage going in. Buster needs to be careful. There we go, getting spotted out. Buster down to 15 HP, not much to talk about. And there's Caramel. The perfect 1-2 combination coming in from Reaper and Caramel, and they're able to put the 5th round on the board for Intencity Pune5. ATE, on the other hand, yes, they can go for a buy. It is going to be a stretched buy, but a buy is a buy. And this is going to be their final purchase if they, do go for it. But it looks like, yeah, there we go. FAMAS getting dropped over for Ritz, and everybody else is going to be on the M4s. Not a single kit. That is going to be worrying. So either they need to deny the plant outright or go in for that retake double time if the bomb does get planted.
Ritz with a little bit of a misbuy there. He bought the CZ oh so early. I think he thought that Hellfighter's gonna drop over an AWP maybe. So he went for the CZ buy, but instead he could have bought the kit instead of the CZ as well. But anyway, that CZ is more stronger, let's say, than the FAMAS. But anyway, Kappa sitting at Jacob box. Has he been spotted out? The T's do seem to have a little bit of an inkling that he is there, but no. As I say that, RSN not looking that way. This is oh, Kappa, he's gonna peek out and he's gonna completely annihilate Caramel and RSN. They're taken down. That B attack that accomplished absolutely nothing, and that's a 2-man advantage for ATE Gaming.
And now they know that since the bomb wasn't there, it's more than likely that it's going to be an eventual A hit. And look at that 3-man stack, but Reaper does find Ritz towards Vents. That's going to open up a little bit of window of an opportunity for Intencity Pune5 to maybe wriggle their way back into this map. Mavis marking towards Quad and NBK. But no one's really committed. But there we go. The split has come in, 2 on each site. Kappa, he's been such a rock towards B this entire tournament. He has been possibly one of the best B players on Cash throughout the tournament. The way he's held it down like a boss. Buster will peek out, does find a kill, but doesn't find a kill, but Kappa's gonna find his third, but cannot find any more. And Intencity Pune5 somehow have managed to bring it down to a 2v2. And there we go. The plant comes in, so now the retake has to come in fast and swift. Otherwise, it's going to be almost impossible for, well, ATE to stick that defuse. It's going to be a 10-second defuse.
Yep, little bit of a misplay by Kappa there. He could have covered Buster a little earlier, but now, Intencity Pune5, they're going to win the round. 3v5, doesn't matter. That's a massive throw by ATE. And they're going to save these weapons because they have absolutely no money going into the next round. Kappa with 3 frags in this round. He's going to be raging at his teammates right now. He's going to be like, what the hell, guys? What in the actual hell?
Wah do heck is what you wanted to say. I know it. I know it. You're a PUBG player.
Yeah. Oh, just addressing the chat, by the way. Entity Gaming is not out just yet. If ATE win this, that doesn't matter as long as 2EZ picks up their own game. If 2EZ picks up their game against Portal Esports tomorrow, it'll be ATE and Entity on 7 wins and 4 losses, and that would mean that would just go to head-to-head, and ATE would actually Entity would actually win that out because Entity has defeated ATE previously. So a lot at stake here a lot at stake tomorrow as well for ATE and Entity. And anyway, it is a force buy coming in by ATE in the last round of this half. A FAMAS, 2 M4s and 2 CZs. And judging by how this has gone in the early stages of this game, ATE will probably pick up this round.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, considering that they have two pistols, the 2 overpowered easy CZ pistols. And there we go, never give up. Getting completely and utterly blinded, dabbing away to glory. But they have given up mid control, and we see Reaper just barreling his way up highway. This could be dangerous for, well, ATE Gaming. Well, scratch that. Deathmaker is going to find Reaper. And Caramel, he's going to get tagged in towards, marking the mid position. But the A hit is coming in. Rates up close and personal with the CZ. Deathmaker goes down. Almost lines them up. But there we go. RSN and never give up. Just laying down the corpses left, right, and center. In the meantime, Caramel is spotting for the rotation. Missing that tripwire shot there. Really needed to do better. And then getting team flashed as well. Buster picks up never give up. But Kappa does get traded out. And Caramel will find the final kill onto Buster. 8-7. Actually, that's not a bad ending to the half for Intencity Pune5, seeing as how things were going in the beginning there for them.
Yep, definitely not. They really picked up 4 rounds in a row in the last 4 rounds, so that really helped them out. And I like this as well, the tactical timeout coming in. They're discussing what to do in this pistol round. Because remember, Intencity Pune5, they're fighting for survival in the ESL India Premiership Masters League. So they need to win their remaining games as well, just to survive. But anyway, ATE Gaming, Well, since it's a timeout, nobody has bought yet. That's interesting.
And I think they're still planning it out. Ritz does buy up the armor almost instantly, and so does Never Give Up. But yep, let's see what kind of buy Intencity Pune5 go for after the end of that tactical timeout. They have no more. I don't think they have any more technical timeout remaining because they used up all 15 minutes of the allocated time just to enter the server. There was a power cut in their cafe, as Adi had pointed out. And there we go. Reaper with the kit and Caramel with the smoke. So does Reaper have a smoke? Caramel with the CZ. That's interesting. Having a CZ on the pistol round on the CT side, I mean, it's a mixed bag, to be honest.
Yeah, he's playing a long-range duel with that CZ. I don't understand it. But anyway, it does look like it's going to be an A execute. It is the A split. A smoke and a Molotov coming in. Mavis, he's going to get one, but he's going to be traded out by Buster. Never give up. He's going to be found out by Buster, but he's still going to take one down. Deathmaker will take him down. But it is a 3v3 retake now. The bomb is going to go down in the next couple of seconds. Ritz with the A main plant. And Caramel, he's going to smoke off A main for this retake. It's a terrible smoke though. And Kappa, he's going to pick up RSN. Ritz, Caramel, trying a long-range CZ shot, but doesn't matter. He's going to be taken down by the USP. Like I said, long-range duels with the CZ, not really the best option.
Yeah, I would have hoped that Caramel would have taken that CZ to the A bomb site, like played the default site position, because you can really do some serious damage against, you know, non-head armored opponent, non-helmeted opponents with that gun. And with that, especially with that erratic fire rate, it literally fires in a cone of death and destruction at sometimes. It's so random at close ranges, and you can do so much damage with the CZ. But now is the difficult round. It's the anti-force, but there's Deathmaker, and he is the harbinger of doom for ATE Gaming. Mavis, though, does pick up a couple of kills, but both the remaining players on Intencity Pune5 are locked out of the bomb site. Buster is going to land, well, a very good headshot, but Caramel replying in kind with that deagle of his. His deagle is possibly one of the best in the country. The way he uses it, it is like an ICBM missile, the way it lands at all distances. And Caramel, oh, unfortunate there, getting stuck with the nade in his hand. Deathmaker with a quad kill that round, and ATE Gaming see off that eco, I'd say, because no player bought armor to go with their pistols from Intencity Pune5, which is interesting because that means that they can have a lot more utility going into their first gun round.
That is the case, but yeah, I mean, it is an eco now, so it should be a straightforward round for ATE. They're gonna go to the B bomb site where Intencity Pune5, they've actually stacked 4 members towards here. RSN, he's gonna whiff everything. Deathmaker is just like, wait, what? Huh?
How am I alive?
Yep, and Ritz will clean it out. But yeah, I mean, that was a clean round coming in. But what was that by RSN?
It's not RSN's fault. It's just the new P250. It's just the new P250. It's just there's no consistency to that first bullet accuracy. It's like 10% accurate on the first bullet. I don't know what stats are attached to it. It just never hits where it's supposed to, from my experience. And you just saw there. That was the proof in the pudding itself. The crosshair was on Deathmaker's head, and he just popped up like a Diglett from behind Jacob box and said, "Okay, enough. You die now." And he was dead.
Yep, and he can't even blame the hitboxes there because they've been fixed in this the update that hit yesterday. So it is 11-7. It is a buy round though coming out, and weirdly enough, other than the utility, the better guns are on Intencity Pune5. There is Kappa with the UMP, and it is going to be a full-on A execute by the looks of it. Double Molotovs coming in, but they're not going to find anyone because Intencity Pune5, they're not playing that at all. Mavis, he's completely blind, and Buster snuck into the bomb site. He's got 2 frags for himself, but Reaper has 2 of his own. A quick flurry of frags. Mavis will take down Hellfighter. Kappa will take down Mavis in return. And it is a 2v2. Never Give Up and Caramel. they have to retake this bomb site.
I'm not a big fan of these post plants coming in from Kappa and, well, Buster, but now they're finally spreading out. One towards Forklift, one towards Quad, and the retake is still to come in. Caramel does have a kit, but he doesn't have armor. Needs to be careful. That aim punch can be a problem, but doesn't matter when you're hitting shots like that. And now it's all down to Buster in a 1v2. He's cornered. But what? Why? Oh my, how? Why would Never Give Up go for that diffuse when he knows Caramel can't cover all his angles from that from where he's playing?
Nerves. Nerves, Fet. Nerves. But anyway, Intencity Pune5, they lose another round. It is 12-7 now. That's 4 rounds in a row for ATE Gaming. They need to keep showing that accuracy, that teamwork, that excellence that their name has in them, because they need to really win this game. Caramel, he's gonna be taken down by Ritz, the 1D not landing for him. And it does look like ATE Gaming, they favor this B bomb side when they know it's an eco, but Reaper, he's gonna rip off Buster's head, but Hellfighter is in for the trade yet again. And the B bomb site, it's been overtaken by terrorists.
Wow, that looks like Delhi the day after Diwali. There's just so much smoke there on the B bomb site. The players just won't be able to see anything. Deathmaker does pick up RS, and now it's all down to Mavis and Never Give Up. And fall back, Never Give Up should save that armor, and that's easy. It's a pretty decent investment to be carrying forward into the next round. As I say that, Ritz is gonna annihilate him. Ritz falls back to safety. Kappa, he's gonna get hurt out, but Kappa is gonna lay down the spray down onto Mavis. And that's 13 rounds on the board for ATE.
It definitely is. Intencity Pune5 now going for the double ops setup. If all else fails, the double ops come out. And they have a lot of utility to work with as well, at least on 3 of the players. Caramel and RSN have, of course, gone in for the AWPs, so they have absolutely nothing.
Yep.
In terms of utility, that is.
I mean, I'd still prefer utility, one more player with an M4 and utility rather than 2 ops. But let's see if they can actually be the difference maker in this round. That's gonna be difficult considering how explosive ATE have been.
There's no aggression. The aggression by Intencity Pune5 came out only in the pistol rounds. It's just like how they play their Inferno. It's annoying to watch this because you need some sort of man advantage. Cash for the CTs, it's not really an easy map if you don't get the man advantage. So they really need to adjust the way they're playing. But of course, the double ops can work out. And, you know, if you're not going to aggress, at least you have the double ops out. But it does. They need to land their shots. ATE Gaming playing really slow right now. They boosted a couple of players up, or at least one player up at the middle boxes. And he's just going to be watching the flank while the A hit comes in by his teammates.
Buster taking out the Molotov. He's going to flush out anyone hiding towards Forklift. RSN, he's just gonna walk into the crosshairs of Ritz. Mavis somehow getting the kill onto Kappa, but Buster there for the quick trade. And now it's gonna come down to Never Give Up and Caramel, who are the closest players to the A bomb site to stop the inflow of players coming in. But Deathmaker, he's gonna retrieve the C4, and Buster is gonna hand Never Give Up a brand new haircut, a reverse mohawk, if you will. And Caramel, an uncanny miss from him. Ritz, will he go for the repeat? He's gonna climb up and whoa, both of them missing. This has been kind of a comedic round, but there we go. Hellfighter plucks Caramel's head. Like, he just instantly eviscerates Caramel's face. And now Reaper, he's put his Air Jordans on and he is out of there. Doesn't want anything to do with this quote-unquote retake. He's just going to save that armor, that M4, that kit, and hopefully carry it on to what may possibly be the penultimate round of the game. And there we go. Hellfighter, death from above, Assassin's Creed style, jumping headshot. 14 rounds to ATE. Intencity Pune5 yet to pick up a round on their CT side.
Yep, and it is, like I said, they need to show some aggression, they need to show some sort of drive to win this game. And the way to show that is aggression. But ATE, they're looking excellent on cash. And if I was any other team, and if ATE does manage to qualify, you're gonna want to ban out this map because they look oh so strong on it. But anyway, in ADE now, it does look like they're gonna go for the B bomb site where there's just one player, that's Reaper, defending that bomb site. And just as I say that, Caramel is rotating in with the UMP, but he is, well, he's gonna make some sound. There's a slow round Reaper. The smoke fades away and Deathmaker's life fades away, but Ritz is there for the trade. It is man disadvantage equalized, and of course a 4v4. It's gonna favor the terrorists. The executes come in and both the Molotovs have missed. What in the actual hell was that? But Buster, he's gonna pick up Never Give Up elsewhere, and Hellfighter, he's gonna walk in, get Caramel. Buster, he's gonna pick up a second for the round onto RSN, and even when things go absolutely wrong for ATE, they still somehow pick up the round. What in the hell, Fet? 15-7. And what were those Molotovs? Like, I'm still dumbstruck.
Aren't you glad you're not analyzing anymore and just straight up casting these games? Like, aren't you just happy that, you know?
I mean, I will be analyzing next season as well, and the LAN finale if ATE makes it. And, oh my god, I'm going to have a field day. And people are going to be like, why is he so mean? Does he know better?
No,
yes, I do know better.
See, the thing is now people, since you have made so many, you know, impactful appearances on the Team Brutality stream, people know who you are. People take you seriously, you know, and they take your, they take your critique as constructive criticism. Same can't be said for me, which is why I just stick to, you know, exclaiming and comparing weather situations in different cities the day after Diwali. That's my fort. I stick to that.
I actually think that it doesn't. Delhi's bad even without Diwali, so it's like smoke everywhere anyway. ATE though.
Hey, don't hate, man.
Okay, this is weird. ATE has gone to and called for the dot stop. Mavis has timed out. And
that's really sportsmanlike from ATE. They know that Intencity Pune5 don't have any more technical, you know, time
oh my
left.
god.
Oh.
Everyone's gone. Everyone's lagging out. What is going on? I don't know why Vagish ever says that he would like to settle down in Pune. If this is their internet, if this is their power situation, Jesus Christ, man.
It's a nice city, Adi, and not everyone can afford Breach Candy or South or, you know, Lower Parel or Kolaba. You know that, right? Like,
yeah.
It's expensive to live in Mumbai. It's a very expensive city. But, you know, on the flip side, a place like, you know, even Mangalore, it's a very nice place to live.
Cafe login problem is what Never Give Up has stated. Oh man.
Scheiße.
Why don't they like pay for 2 hours? A CS game isn't going to last only for 1 hour.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, this is just like when Portal Esports, they use the VPN that expires every 2 hours. Like, why? If you're going to play professionally, god damn it, man. I'm so tilted right now. I'm more tilted than Henry G.
Henry G doesn't tilt. Henry G is
Have you not
a calm
seen
person.
that? Have you not seen him saying, why has he gone and done that?
That's him. That's just his skill of casting. He's a very energetic man.
No. That's him getting tilted when somebody does something stupid on the server, like doesn't wait for a pop flash and just runs into the bomb site or gives up a man advantage, things like that. Henry G is actually amazing. I love his casting, and of course we all aspire to be as good as the top tier CS casters one day. But anyway, I mean, Intencity Pune5 have absolutely no pause time left, so our admin, if he so chooses to, can just give the 16-7 win to ATE, but ATE has been sportsmanlike and they're using their pause for Intencity Pune5 instead. So, what do you do in this sort of situation?
It's just good sportsmanship.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do in this sort of situation. Let me explain how things work right now, where the standings work for all these teams, and you know how it's gonna be. So ATK Gaming, assuming they're gonna win this game, assuming they win this game and they close it out, they're gonna be on 7 wins. ATE Gaming is on 7 wins as well. Too Easy, they're on 7 wins, but they have 1 game to go. So if Too Easy win their game tomorrow, they will have 8 wins and 3 losses, which would mean that Entity and ATE Gaming, they would be on the 4th and the 5th position at 7 wins each. And if it's just the two of them on 7 wins each, it's going to be head-to-head. And if it is head-to-head, Entity has beaten ATE. So Entity Gaming would go through on the 4th spot. But if Portal Esports win their game against 2Easy, it's gonna be a 3-way tie. So a lot can still happen. And Portal Esports still has a chance as well, because if they win against 2Easy and Brutality on the final day, they'll be on